Some basic things are there when you want to take care of animals. Basic things are, see, it is called infrastructure. We say infrastructure means shelter, how the shelter should be, where to keep the animals. Then we say the ventilation to the shelter is very important. So departing according to the seasons of and also we say the wind directions and rain directions counts for developing a shelter. So that knowledge they should have. They should have a shape shelter, called shelter management or infrastructure management. They must be well versed. And then next thing comes the selection of a breed. Selection of a breed, that knowledge is very important.
What breed? What animal first?
Yeah, any animal. Let it be a cow or a buffalo or sheep or goat or anything. So breed to be selected should be, it's something like, we say it should be adaptable, acceptable, and affordable. We say that.
Adaptable,
acceptable, and affordable.
Three A's.
These are the three qualities. Any breed what you buy, no, it should be having like this.
Adaptable to Indian conditions.
Yeah, that's what. Not only India, maybe wherever they rear that animal or wherever they are establishing the farm, no, for that particular geographical area,
case,
it should be adaptable.
Okay.
So in other sense, so animals in the vicinity or in our area, they are already adopted, so they are safe. One thing, and then acceptability. Acceptability means it should be acceptable to the people who buy it. Suppose if you say sheep and goat, it should be acceptable to the people. Okay, that means I'll give you an example. Suppose if you go to northern Karnataka, I am just giving an example. It may be similar to other areas also. In northern Karnataka, just like Haveri, Belgaum or something, there people will eat only black colored sheep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even if suppose if you give a white colored sheep for them, no, even if you give it free, they don't accept.
Why so?
There's no reason.
There's a belief.
I tell you what is the reason. And suppose if you come to this Bangalore area or Bangalore, Mysore, this Mandya and Kolar, Chikbalapur, here people they eat only white colored sheep. They don't eat black colored sheep. So reason is it's called as a food habit or say what you believe, what you practice. So that's all. Scientifically there is no reason. Once you take out the skin, the meat color is same.
So it's all about a superstitious belief.
No, not superstition actually. It's called as a food habit. It's a food habit or what they practice. So
it's the
here
herd mentality, is it?
Yeah, it is what they believe, what they practice. They're saying there is no scientific reason for that. But here, being a businessman or a farmer, your responsibility is, suppose if you are doing your sheep farming there in northern Karnataka, you have to grow black sheep. If you are in Mysore area, you have to grow white sheep. That's the
Basically, you need to understand the demand.
Yeah,
of the
demand.
local
Exactly. The people what they accept, the buyer here, with our intention is to satisfy the buyer
Because
or
you're running a
consumer.
business here.
Because we are doing business. That should be the thing. They should understand the breed, which breed to rear, and which is very simple. Just they can watch the market, or they can go to that meat outlets. So meat outlets will be there anywhere. In any meat outlets will be there. Just they inquire there which breed is cut and which breed is in more demand. That is his breed. It's very
That's
simple.
how you do your R&D in terms of acceptability in a particular area.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then the third point comes nutrition. Nutrition is very important. Nutrition management we say. So any animal or even for that matter human beings. So we need 6 nutrients. We call it as carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals and water. These are the 6 nutrients what we need. So how to manage this? You need to give proper hygienic water, and you have to give some fodder rich in carbohydrate, and some grasses rich in protein, and some feeds. All these things they need to know. This is nutritional management. Why? Because in village conditions, what they know, they take the animals to forest areas or some hillock area, and they graze them naturally. When they are grazing in nature, they have everything. They get everything what they need. But when we are putting in them inside our shed
Farms.
and shelter, and we are feeding them, no, we need to see that. We have to take care that all nutrients are there in which food we are giving. Otherwise, they don't get. In nature, they get everything. There are nothing like no isolation or something.
Right.
They get everything. So this is very important. How to manage the nutrition. And next thing is it's called disease management or health management.
This comes under affordability.
No. Affordable not that. It's a
It's still the acceptability.
not acceptability. Affordability gone. It says something like see here.
It's a separate.
acceptability, what I said, that black and white thing, I said no. Then affordability is a cost. Actually, there are some animals which are very hugely costing. So such animals should not go for. Example, suppose we say there is something like some Darfur breed of sheep, we say. So one sheep will cost you 4.5 lakh rupees.
Darfur breed?
Darfur, D-O-R-P-H-E-R.
Why is it expensive?
D-O-R-P-H-E-R. That costs you 4.5 lakh rupees on adult sheep.
Why is it expensive?
It is not from Indian breed, it is a South African breed. So here in Karnataka and other states, actually people who are educated, maybe we said no, that urban people who go enter into they go after that. But it is not economical and it's not acceptable. People know in open market they don't buy all these things. The open market they don't buy. Only educated and that something like rich people, some resort people, they buy those things and they keep them for breeding and all. But such things in open market, suppose if you want to earn money out of this activity, such things you should avoid. And also that is not, I showed you, it's not acceptable by common people. Just like maybe middle class people. We say 98% of our population is middle class and 2% is elite. This 98%, they don't accept this foreign breeds or something like that.
Because of cost or because of?
Cost also, and also their belief. They say it will not be tasty. They don't.
That's why they want country breeds, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. That is called acceptability. They want only country breed. They don't accept this foreign breeds and all while selling. No, so actually, see, if we forget 98% population, we are into loss. So we have to concentrate on 98%. That's why I suggest affordability means see how this sheep and goat rate is fixed. See, whatever the mutton cost is there, no. Suppose if you say mutton cost is 700 rupees, so 50% of that is 350 rupees into how much kg your sheep weighs. Suppose if your sheep is 20 kgs, 20 into 350 rupees. This is your price. So whatever sheep you sell in the market, it will go to only that cost, 350 rupees. Suppose if you are buying a Darfur sheep, it will cost you 3000 rupees 1 kilo. If you are buying at 3000 rupees, you have to sell at 3000 rupees. So persons who buy at 3000 rupees are very less in numbers. But persons who can buy at 350 rupees, they are 98%. So we have to concentrate. Yeah, we have to concentrate on 98% population. We have to go for lesser cost breeds rather than huge costing or some foreign breeds or something like.
Sir, you opened a discussion about how the sheep prices are fixed.
Yeah.
So why did you say it is 350 rupees and not 700?
No, actually it's something like 700 rupees a meat cost. So meat cost, it's the mutton. But sheep, suppose if you have a 20 kilo sheep, the meat will come 50%.
Suppose
if you cut a sheep, and make meat or mutton, that carcass, we call it a carcass. Carcass means bones plus muscles. It's called a carcass. That will be 50% and 10 kilos. So live weight, we say 50% of the mutton cost will be live weight. So here we separate that head and legs, skin and intestines or visceral organs will separate. Once they are separated, that carcass will come. That will be 50%.
So that's how you arrive at.
That's why we say 50% of the mutton cost will be live weight. Once you cut it and make meat, meat will become 700 rupees kg. The 10 kilos what you get the meat, that will be sold at 700 rupees. Other appendages will be there now. That head, legs and skin and visceral organs, intestines, they are sold at different rates. So
you have buyers for that also?
Yeah, definitely.
Who buys them?
So people who eat skin, it goes to leather leather industry, it will go skin. And the head and legs, people will eat. That is a special dish.
They say
tale kalu, we say in Kannada.
Tale mamsa.
Tale mamsa kalu.
The brain.
Yeah. So that is a very, what you call, that's some healthy food.